Up next, the Raptors taking on the Knicks. For Toronto, losing 7 out of their last 10 games has left a bad taste in their mouths. But tonight represents a new beginning, and they want to taste victory once again. Knicks, Raptors, and back in a moment for the tip-off.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The action tonight out in New York as the Knicks play against the Toronto Raptors. Last outing for the Raptors, they won that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset, riding high right now. Let's talk about Marc Gasol, former Defensive Player of the Year, a guy who really understands how to work to his strengths. Kenny?
Yeah, I do. I do.
I'm not keeping you up over there.
I know. You know,
hey,
I'm just thinking.
What about Marc Gasol?
No, I was just thinking as a Defensive Player of the Year, this guy has such awareness, positioning, and he understands how to use his size. He may not turn out the way we traditionally see the Shaquille O'Neals of the world, but he's an admirable force.
Yeah, he grew up in that Memphis style of play, grit and grind, hard-nosed, very little glam to his game.
I'm trying to figure out what he was saying.
I have no idea.
You know what he was saying?
He's over there sleeping.
Oh, excuse me? What did you say?
Wake up.
Sorry.
See? There you go again.
Wake
Kevin
up,
Harlan
wake up, wake up.
and the 2K Sports crew got it covered.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Barrett. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Van Vliet and Lowry are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Smith. And it's Harkless in at the 3. Now here is Lowry. Beyond the arc. No good. New York following a loss to the Lakers. Here's Harkless. And it's Lowry with the rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Just an all-around stellar team effort. Everybody on the floor was communicating exceptionally well.
And the Knicks with possession. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. And they pick up 2.
When you are Lowry's size, you need to have a strong floater, and that was a beauty he just put up.
Now here is Smith. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. Pass to Barrett. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Van Vliet following the score by New York. It's stolen by Smith. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
The timing and anticipation from Smith, looking more committed on defense, an encouraging sign.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here is Smith. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. The 9-foot shot. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randall the ball.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Van Vliet, covered by Smith. Van Vliet passes to Ibaka, and that one good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Lakers.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
On the clock. Here's Barrett, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Toronto.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
And that one falls for Barrett. You know, for a while, Smitty, there was some talk of eliminating conferences altogether. But the East has begun to turn things around. It's starting to emerge again.
You know, Kevin, me and you have been around a long time. It's going to always flip-flop back and forth. It was the East and it was the West. And I think right now, the East right now is turning that corner. In a couple of years, it'll probably be the dominant conference. I like the way it is. I don't want to see him eliminate conferences.
I agree. Good point. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
Randall kicks to Smith. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they'd go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong in the fourth. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors. 6-point game. Here's the floater. Now here is Smith. He's tightly guarded.
I like whenever Smith leaps up high for the jam. He's a guy that just doesn't mess around when he's in attack mode to get to the rim.
And here's Lowry. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. Passes it to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
The feed now to Randall. To the middle. Tries from 7. In deep, Robinson drops it in. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And Toronto has possession, following the score by New York. Now the pass to Lowry. Will it go? Nice jump shot. Good.
I'll tell you what, Lowry has a number of ways to beat you from the mid-range.
New York leading by 8. Here's Smith. Randall left side. Over Ibaka. And he overshot that one, missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Barrett, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
Siakam against Randall. Over Siakam.
On top of being a high-level run and jump athlete, Siakam shows great lateral speed. He can guard both on the perimeter and in the post.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Tries from the block. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Raptors trail by 10. Siakam outside. Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Toronto's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Outside for Lowry. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
The Knicks making a switch here. Knox is checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Powell's checked in. Raptors trail by 12. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
The Toronto Raptors are an elite defensive group. Reasons why: they're long, they're smart, and they're experienced.
A different look for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Julius Randle. Damian Dotson comes in for Barrett. And it's Peyton in for Dennis Smith. Raptors also changing it up. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Stanley Johnson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Anunoby. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. No good with the triple. You talk about the defensive IQ, Smitty, for the Raptors. Where does that reveal itself?
For me, Kevin, their rotations. They are able to send help, double teams, and still recover and get out to shooters.
Here's Lowry. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Hollis-Jefferson. Pass to Powell. Feeds it to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. And it's good off the back rim and in.
What I love about Marc Gasol, no matter where he gets the ball, he knows how to score it.
Peyton passes to Knox. Robinson left side. Back to Knox. Steve, the league has done a pretty good job of curbing player altercations. Some guys, always though, it seems, are going to be ready to go toe-to-toe and will not back down.
Patrick Beverly, Kevin, Draymond Green, James Johnson,
Yeah.
those guys come to mind. They are ready to go from the tip. They are ready to go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Now Lowry. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The three. That shot off the mark. And New York the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Here's Dotson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Payton. Back to Dotson. There's the three. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Raptors now. Knocked loose. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's Powell, following the score by New York. The shot by Lowry, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And so here's Toronto, following the score by New York. Shot to stop the run. It's blocked. They recover it. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Dotson. No good on the triple. Raptors trail by 21. Powell, no one around him. No good on the three. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Payton looking around. Pass to Gibson. Over Johnson. And the Knicks good for 2.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Raptors shooting pretty grave so far, about 23%. And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Knicks. The Raptors also with a sub. McCaw, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's McCaw, covered by Payton. 6 to shoot. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. New York leading by 23. Dotson the pass to Gibson. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Dotson, guarded by Powell. Payton passes to Knox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's check out the numbers for Dotson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 7 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
Also, he needs to avoid distractions on the court and off the court. Just focus on the job at hand.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
McCaw misses.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
So it's Toronto now, following the miss by Taj Gibson. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Johnson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Good on the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Powell with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Here's Dotson. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's the Knicks delivering the blowout. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Marc Gasol, so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's just fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
So for Toronto right now, they've got McCaw. Johnson is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gasol. Shoots over Portis. Gasol, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And here's Toronto. And out of UCLA, Norman Powell. An athletic 6'4" combo guard. Said he modeled his game after Russell Westbrook.
And I can see why. He's gifted physically as well. A 6'11" wingspan, a 40-inch vertical leap. He's more of a two-guard in my opinion, and he's off to a strong start in his young career.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays, you know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
Toronto shooting only 21% from the field so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Damian Dotson. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Stanley Johnson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for McCaw. Now here's VanVleet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Left side Gasol. Shoots over Portis. Gasol no good.
And another miss Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the basket by Knox.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Van Vliet following the score by New York. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Gasol finds Van Vliet. Back to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points, and it's good, 2 points. Dotson's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Powell for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Here's Dotson. 8 points for him. To the right side. Here's Portis, and again it's New York.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. It's taken away by Payton. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here is Powell. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Unloads from 13. Doesn't go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. Payton outside. There's the lob to Portis.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. Gasol finds Powell. Five to shoot. And the Raptors miss again. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. To the wing right side. The tray. Knox misses. For Toronto, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yes, people have been surprised by Siakam's offense. What I'm surprised about is the efficiency.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Throw good, Siakam. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You have to give Pascal Siakam a lot of credit. He's continued to improve the shooting percentage both from the field and the line.
Now here is Smith. Left side, Portis. The 3-ball. Drains the 3-pointer. Portis has got 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Lowry passes to Siakam. Count the basket.
This is what I like about Lowry, not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
Here's Smith. Pass to Barrett. And here's Randall. Pass to Barrett. The deep three from Smith. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Siakam. That's 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
Hey, a part of being a good floor general is understanding when it's your shot to take. Nice read by Lowry.
Now here is Smith, covered by Van Vliet. Smith kicks to Barrett. Randall against Siakam. Randall with the bucket.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now Van Vliet. No points in the game yet for him. He gets that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Smith with it. Barrett the pass to Smith. He dishes it to Randall. Over Siakam. Randall no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Good.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Randall outside. Three-pointer. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Now, here's Siakam. 32 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Barrett gets it to go.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
And the Raptors with the ball. And here's Lowry. He's got 7. Lays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now, here's Siakam. Following the miss by Julius Randle. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Here's Barrett. He's got 8. Lets it go. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Here's Siakam. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Portis.
And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year, Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
Here is Lowry after the made shot from Mo Harkless. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Portis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Barrett. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
The Knicks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. And then for Toronto, Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Siakam. And McCaw is subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Smitty, for teams that tend to go deep into the playoffs year after year, season after season, it takes, I'm assuming, a mental toll as well as a physical toll.
It does, and that mental toll is just as hard as that physical toll on your body and your mind. And I think for teams that have great leadership and development of those young guys that can play some of those minutes, they usually bowl well.
Can they get it? Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the three-point line, but I guess I shouldn't be if you can stroke it like that.
Passes it to Barrett. Harkless with it. Dishes to Barrett. Back to Harkless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Johnson.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
For New York, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good.
You know, for a player like Stanley Johnson, you are just waiting for the offense to come around. He has shown to be a solid defender, but that's just not enough to find consistent minutes.
Inside, and now the Knicks on the break. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
This is one of the things you love about Randall. Relentless on the offensive glass.
Toronto's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Three-pointer, Lowry. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Well, it's been difficult for Stanley Johnson to live up to his draft spot of number 8 overall back in 2015.
You see the talent, Kevin. The fans are still waiting for Johnson to turn the corner with his offense. He's still working to pass the 40% mark from the field in his career.
The drive by Smith makes it off the glass. Smith's got 7 points.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there.
The Raptors shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And the pass to Anunoby. Here's the teardrop. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Barrett, and he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the score by New York. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Knox, he's checked in for Harkless. The Raptors also with a sub. Gasol's checked in. 30 seconds left here in the second. Johnson finds Lowry. Johnson. Pass to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock, and Ibaka slams it in.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
Now Smith, 7 points in the game. Pass to Barrett. It's tipped. It's stolen by Lowry. The shot comes out, and so it's New York with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Elfrid Payton. EP, you saw the floor and found the open man in the first half. What's enabled you to create all those opportunities?
Just trying to get into the paint, defense collapsing, and the guys are doing the hard job of making the shots. So.
Well, it's a team effort, Elfrid. Thanks a lot for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. There was no stopping R.J. Barrett in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Smith is out there with Barrett, and it's Harkless in at small forward. And that's the group for David Fizdale as we begin the second half. Now, here is Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. Knocks down the 10-footer. Robinson's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Knicks. Lowry with the ball. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Barrett. Here's Randall. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
I mean, there's a lot of natural power to Randall's game. He's a handful in there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That free throw good from Randall. The 7th pick back in 2014. Julius Randle goes about, 6'9", 240 pounds, Smitty. And he is one tough customer.
Yes, indeed, Kevin. A bruising paint present Julius Randle is. When he attacks the rim, he'll bulldoze defenders right out of the way.
The Raptors shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Here's Van Vliet. Got a piece of it.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
One of the league's best kept secrets, Pascal Siakam out of Cameroon. Discovered as a raw teenager at Basketball Without Borders back in 2012.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Smitty, you're talking about Siakam. The Raptors president is from Nigeria and very active in the Basketball Without Borders program.
You're totally right. A prospect like Siakam was on his radar. The late first-round pick in 2016 was more than rewarding where he ended up at.
Siakam hits them both. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Now, here is Smith. Randall outside. Harkless on the wing. Clock at 6. And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg, his leaping ability makes for some impressive highlights.
Kevin, he's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism. Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, few players in the NBA are as scary as Dennis Smith Jr. when he has speed towards the rim.
Smith just attacks with a ferociousness when he puts the ball on the floor. It can leap out of the building and strong enough to dunk over and through just about any player. Still developing the rest of his game, but you like his aggression when going to the hoop. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Robinson with the block. Smith left side. Kicks to Barrett. Robinson left side. Puts it up from 15. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his first foul. The Raptors shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Now here's Randall, following the miss by Kyle Lowry.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Looking to get back on track here. Robinson with the block.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Van Vliet looking around. Outside Lowry. From the arc. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Smith. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Siakam.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
He's off on the first.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
The Knicks making a switch here. Dotson's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. And the second free throw, good. The NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty. They'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about, you know, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
Now here's Powell to end the cold streak. Second chance shot, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Barrett's got his fourth rebound in this one. Randall down low, covered by Van Vliet. Smith the pass to Dotson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Dotson's got 11.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Back to Van Vliet. Passes it to Powell. Here's Ibaka. Good on the baseline, Jay. He has 6.
And that's a nice jumper by Ibaka, showing good touch from mid-range.
And here's Smith. 9 points in the game so far. Ibaka comes with the double team. Barrett the pass to Dotson. Smith for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Randall, who's back up. Good D by Siakam.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
So for the Knicks, Portis, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Gibson comes in for Randall, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Smith. And the Raptors also making a change. Thomas checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Siakam outside, and Siakam throws it down.
Such a fluid mover off the bounce. Siakam gets to his spot before the defense can react.
Thomas against Payton. To the paint, here's Barrett. Some solid defense from Ibaka. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. And the layup's good off the glass.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Payton outside. The pass to Barrett. No good off the back of the rim.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Payton passes to Barrett. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Marcus All's checked in for the Raptors. Patrick McCaw comes in for Thomas. And that one falls for Barrett. Here's McCall. He averages about 5 points a game. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And New York making a change here. Knox is checked in. Down low. Here's Siakam. That shot missing. Great D that time from Gibson. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
The first one falls. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Wasted no time on that one.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Payton against Powell. Pass to Dodson. Gasol with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Goes up. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Excellent hands. Marc Gasol picks up more steals than you realize.
Payton against Powell. In the corner, Knox with it. Gibson passes to Knox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Raptors shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. To the paint. Here's Portis. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 5th assist in this one.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Now here's Powell. Out to the wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to Powell. From deep, Gasol. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Dotson. 11 points in the game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And Toronto has possession. Now Powell. High arcing shot. Great D that time from Portis.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. You take a look at Powell, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
And so consistent from the three-point range, too. That's what I love about them. Their long-range shooting is always going to be there. You know what they're going to give you from behind the arc.
First one falls for him. And Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. With the floater, it's tipped. Knox misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Knox. Gasol against Portis. Back to Knox. That one doesn't go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
A strange saga last season for Patrick McCaw. Restricted free agent with the Warriors. He sat out, Smitty, for months.
He did, Kevin. Eventually signed a non-guaranteed deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but he was waived within days, prompting a league investigation. A promising young player, the Dubs didn't want to lose him, and eventually signed with the Toronto Raptors, and he won another chip.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Payton passes to Dotson. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McCaw. Johnson kicks to McCaw. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. The pass to Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Lowry. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
Now here's Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. A second chance effort. Releases from 15. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
When Gasol feels the D playing off of him, he has no problem going right up with the shot. Great confidence from the big man.
Dotson can't hit. Toronto's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. McCaw, the pass to Lowry. Gasol kicks to Lowry. The offensive rebound. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got 8 points.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Payton against Lowry. And a wide open look for Portis. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. He's got 11.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Here's McCall. He has 7. He kicks to Gasol. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Toronto needs to get off his shot, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Bobby Portis. Harkless comes in for Taj Gibson. And Smith subbed in for Damian Dotson.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lowry against Payton. Here's Knox. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Anunoby, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Anunoby's got his 2nd basket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Smith. Randle left side. From downtown. Tries again. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Randle's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And so it's New York holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Toronto with the ball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Marc Gasol. McCaw is out there with Thomas. Then it's Johnson, and it's Hernandez in the power forward. Just 3 to shoot. Passes to McCaw, and stolen by Ellington. And here we go. Fast break. Ellington's got the ball. To the left wing. Deep 2 from Trier. The shot missing. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. On the wing, Johnson. Outside Thomas. Here's the 3. They get it back. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Ellington. He's guarded closely. Over Thomas. And the shot is long. Toronto shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. The pass to McCaw. Kicks it to Johnson. And stolen by Ellington. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
To the wing on the left. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That is his first foul of the game. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up and up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
There's Thomas with the 3. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Ellington, the pass to Randle. Here's Trier. For 3, Bullock. That one's not going to go. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Toronto now. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Outside Thomas.
Love the hustle there defensively. Randall staying active and alert.
Pass to Knox. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Baseline try. Here's Boucher. It's deflected. They get it back. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded by Bullock. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, Johnson can't hit. For New York, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. They get it again. In Toronto, they've gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hernandez banked in off the glass.
That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Trier passes to Randall. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Trier passes to Ellington. Now Randall. He's guarded by Thomas. New York moving the ball around. For 3, Ellington. Toronto grabs the miss. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He kicks it to Thomas. Pass to Hernandez. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's McCall. Pass to Thomas. Rob. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Ellington. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
That one goes in.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Trier. Randall outside. Back to Trier. And he uses the glass on the layup.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
The Raptors shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Inside, here's McCall. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Trier. To the inside. Stolen away. Johnson right side. Here's Hernandez. It's rebounded by New York.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now here's Ellington. He's guarded by Thomas. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Knicks. Toronto with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Boucher. To the middle. Here's McCaw. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Trier. Pass to Knox. Back to Trier. And he makes good on the layup. Trier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And here are the Raptors now. Johnson outside. Back to Thomas. Pass to McCaw. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. McCaw has got 10 points here in the second half.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Kicks to Ellington. Back to Trier. Out to the right wing. At the top of the key, Knox. Releases. 5 on the clock. The shot by Ellington, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Thomas's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Knox with the fadeaway. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Passes it to Hernandez. Back to Thomas. Launches it. The shot off that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Here's Johnson. The Knicks pull it in.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
The shot by Trier, no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Johnson outside. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the former Razorback, Bobby Portis, took a few years to find his spot in the NBA, but now he does produce.
And great big man to bring in off the bench. Good size and quickness combination, and will always give you scoring with that second unit.
Free throw good, Portis. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, the home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Another miss by Johnson.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
For three, Bullock. Up again. It's good on the putback. 15 points for Bobby Portis.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Here's Hernandez. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
If you let Julius Randle get to the rim, this is what you can expect.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Thomas passes to Boucher. Thomas, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game. .41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Stolen by Bullock.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Ellington dishes to Bullock. Over Johnson. Great tee that time from Johnson. Thomas with the ball. It's Powell on the wing. Ellington defending. The shot by Powell, no good. Now here's Ellington. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. With Elfrid Payton, bench was big tonight. How confident are you in their abilities?
Very confident. Those guys work on their games. They know that time's going to come, and then when the opportunity comes, they're ready for it. So I'm very confident in all my teammates.
Well, they had your back tonight, Elfrid. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.